Today is Saturday, March 7th, 2020. It's about noon. 41 degrees out, windy. Winds running 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25. I didn't cover the cloche last night. Well, I didn't even close the vents because it didn't get below freezing for a change. But it is supposed to drop below freezing tonight. It was below freezing Wednesday night. It was below freezing Thursday night. It's supposed to get down into the 20s tonight. So I will close up the cloche and throw the cover over the top. But then there is no more freezing weather for the next 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks it will be spring. So for us, winter is losing its grip. It's time to start thinking about springtime. And that means my winter garden is coming to an end. I should be really excited about spring, and I am. But there have been some really interesting things I learned from having a winter garden. And I'm going to share some of those things over the next couple of videos. The primrose thinks spring is already here. I'm always surprised when I see flowers that can bloom in freezing conditions. Somehow the flowers seem to know when spring is actually going to be here, I think better than the weatherman. We may get snow between now and the end of the first week of April, but if we do, it won't last. The cold weather is just about done. The one thing I will talk about in this video about having a winter garden is it's kept me outside working. Normally in the winter I would just put all my garden stuff away and I would engage in indoor activities I enjoy. So having a winter garden seriously curtailed my model railroading over the last winter. But that's okay, I'll find a way to work it all in together. So I've had a couple of projects I've been working on. I'm going to try to finish those up. And then I'm going to start moving on to spring. I picked up a bag of Miracle-Gro garden soil to put around that other peony. Why does God love gardeners? Because they spend so much time on their knees. So now the two peonies are ready for spring. We put a garden border around them, filled them with Miracle-Gro garden soil, which has some fertilizer in it. That should give the peonies a real boost. I still have the dwarf hibiscus to move, but I'm going to consider that another project, and I'm going to say this project is done. And the second project I hope to finish today is filling compost bin number 4. It's close. I've filled it with a couple more layers, but I still got a little ways to go. We'll see if we can finish filling it without going for another bag of rotted horse manure. Unfortunately, I'm out of wood ashes right now. Okay, I add a little compost from bin number 2 to finish topping it up, and that project will be done. I've shoveled in a layer of soil from compost bin number 2. It's from the very bottom, so it's got some clay in it from underneath the compost. But that's okay, it's going to run through the 4-bin system, so it'll get plenty of organic matter added to it as time goes by. So I think I'm going to call it a day. Enough time shoveling that I've used up all my energy for the day. But I'll be back out tomorrow to start my first video of spring. Until then, see you all later.